Hi, Kevin Coop here, and this is FaceTime with the Content Guy. You know, I often use this forum to engage with movie metaphors as a way of helping teach retailers and other kinds of marketers better ways that they can do business. Well, today I'd sort of like to turn that on its head. It cuts both ways, because Google is out with a new study which they call Quantifying Movie Magic with Google Search. And basically what this does is it makes the entirely reasonable case that you can pretty much tell how successful a movie is going to be based on how often people look up the movie using Google Search. And even more importantly, how often they look at the trailers online. Now that seems, absolutely like it makes common sense to me. Why not? Actually, in the food business, they've been doing that for a long time in food stores. They call it sampling, right? So the thing is, in the food store, it's very simple, right? If a product smells good and looks good and tastes good, it's a lot more likely that the consumer is going to buy it. Makes perfect sense, works all the time. The thing about the movie business is, it's only in the relatively recent past that there are places for people to look at trailers other than going to the movie and watching the trailers before the regular movie comes on. With the dawn of the internet, that meant that suddenly there are thousands, maybe hundreds of thousands of places that one can look at movie trailers. So it's a relatively new phenomenon in the movie business, and they're obviously just sort of figuring it out. The thing about a great food store is, or even a mediocre food store is, that smell, that taste, the aroma, all that sort of stuff that's going on, that magic, that can make the difference between making the sale and not making the sale. It makes perfect sense, except for this. I go to a lot of supermarkets. I go all over the country, and the thing is, there are an awful lot of stores out there that don't seem to get it. You walk in the stores and there's no sampling going on. In fact, if you were blindfolded, you'd have absolutely no idea that you were in a supermarket. There's no sounds of things going on that are food related. There's no smells that are food related. You could be in a widget factory for all that matters, because there's nothing that tells you that it's food. It's food oriented, that kind of magic is going on. Here's the thing. If you're a food retailer and you're dealing with all the competition that's out there from other people trying to sell food, including a lot of online retailers that would love to give people reasons not to go to the actual store, you've got to take advantage of everything you can. And sampling, aggressive sampling, is part of it. If you don't take advantage of it, well, then you're losing one of the key differential advantages that you have. Anyway, that's what's on my mind this Thursday morning, and as always, I want to hear what's on your mind.